This is Get Real, the show for the reality obsessed and stands of the Hulu reality bird.
There was one person that could bring me out of retirement. Stassi.
I'm your guest host, Amanda Hirsch. I did want to ask you about Tom Schwartz.
Look at us on a real set.
Las Culturistas Matt Rogers is here.
Watching someone get eliminated like that in a reality show is gonna make me laugh every time.
Along with your favorite unbothered reality star, Katie Maloney.
Who knows if we even would have got married.
Yeah.
Wow. It's time to get real. The beta blockers.
It's not giving beta blocker, it's giving
It was giving Xanax.
When I started my podcast, it was in COVID and we were all on Zoom. And then when we started being okay, I didn't want to go into a studio because I was like, I'm not comfortable with
I
that.
know. Do you think you would still remember how to set up
My
all the remote mics and everything? I was just like, I think I might.
And I fucked it up so many times too, where I didn't press record too many times.
And then you have to redo the whole thing.
Yeah, redo the whole thing.
Have you ever lost an episode in the middle or towards the end of a recording?
Yes.
It's so.
The card is full and you don't realize it until the end.
We're not meant for that life.
We were not meant to say things like the card is full.
No.
We're supposed to be sitting here looking like this.
Right, yeah.
Speak to
We're
us.
not engineers, okay?
Said I'm not meant to live an uncomfortable life. That was me carrying a fan around at a festival and just having it dangle from my neck so it could just be blowing air in my face. I'm like,
Exactly.
Well, it's time to get real.
I knew it. I knew that's what would happen here.
Happy Pride Month!
Happy Pride!
Yay! Katie, you can't say pride without saying sir.
I kind of agree.
I mean, you can, but you can't.
No, I mean, it was iconic back in the day. The parade floats that we did.
Yeah.
Sheena singing her
I mean,
song.
I know I waited for that episode, the Pride episode.
It was always an event.
What's your favorite Sir Pride memory?
Ooh, I mean, when we did the float that first year, so it wasn't no angel wings on the boys, but Stassi and Jax, I think, broke up right before that. So it's not it's happy memory.
It's just
dramatic.
what you remember.
It's just when I think of Pride, I always go to that day and getting on the float, and things were not good.
But don't, Matt, when you think of Sir X Pride, don't you just envision them fighting on the float?
You need the mess, though.
Sheena, somebody yelling at Sheena, someone hating on Sheena. That's what was happening.
The emotions I remember, I don't remember the reasons why, but I do remember sort of real fervor around that corner.
And then being but guys, it's Pride. And let's have, it's Pride.
Everyone's hammered.
I know.
It's hot.
Yeah, it is hot.
Some kind of weird makeup look on,
Matt, how are you going to be celebrating?
I'm weirdly now in my era of I don't feel the need to go hard the entire weekend. So I'm seeing Oh Mary actually on the Friday of Pride with Maya Rudolph.
Oh, yeah.
And that'll be sort of, gay pride. I'm going to go see an iconic character actress stomp the Broadway boards.
Wait,
so I'll do that.
Did Taylor Swift inspire you to go?
No, I was going before Taylor Swift.
Okay.
I beat Taylor Swift to this. Although I did see that she went and I was curious what she thought.
/ you were I'm going, and Taylor Swift went.
Yeah, well, also, it feels very Travis's flavor. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah?
If you've ever seen Oh Mary, it's
I haven't seen it.
oh, you gotta go.
Okay.
Yeah, do you know what it's about?
I only see Titanic. That's the only play I see, which you
co-produced
and out.
So thank you for your support.
What do you mean support? I'm on the float for that. There's a float for Titanic. I'm freaking on
that
it.
essentially is a pride parade.
No, it is a pride parade.
Yeah.
I love it. Katie, if you haven't seen it, you have to.
Titanic, I have.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, I watched
So
it when they
good.
streamed it back in the day. My friend Ellis, she was.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
OG.
Yeah, do you know that she performed in the band that played at my wedding?
Oh, stop.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so
love her.
funny. Yeah, she's an amazing.
She's amazing.
These are all the most talented people in New York that somehow got together and created this thing that really shouldn't exist but has gone so far. It's the Broadway show.
I love it so much. Everyone needs to see it, and everyone needs to see House of Stassi.
Yes, what we've needed.
Right?
We got the first couple of episodes, and let me tell you.
I'm very jealous. I've seen 0% of it.
And I am excited.
You
for
are?
everybody
Okay,
to see
as
it.
long as, because you,
And I'm telling you that, I told my husband.
okay.
It's big news.
If you tell my husband, who isn't watching any of these shows with me, so Stassi was on, I forget the full backstory. And I'm like, it's gonna be good.
Okay, good.
You guys back together is I had so many questions about what was going on off camera with all of you, but specifically because Stassi hadn't been around, and so to see that thread picked up is like,
no,
very
absolutely.
delish.
It was fun to sort of fade into obscurity for a couple years and like get my life back in order and fall in love with someone and do that all off of camera. But there was one person that could bring me out of retirement, and that was Stassi. But it was a weird time in our
and it was a weird way. Like it was very. There's no fourth wall in this show. There's 3 walls. And it's like the fourth wall is like, I want to talk to Katie again, but she's saying to camera, like, I want Katie to film this show with me.
Yeah.
I want her to be like my partner in this, like she was on Vanderpump Rules.
Yeah.
And so when she approaches you to have this conversation, re-friendship, but you also know, like, this is about work.
I know, but we spent so much of our friendship falling out and coming back together on TV, so it weirdly wasn't totally this unnatural thing. Like we've done this before, but we're in a different phase in life, and she's a mother of 2 kids. I'm divorced, like all that. So we're just in very different seasons of our lives, but I think we're very comfortable getting very real with each other.
Who would have thought? I knew it would happen
sirens or something.
And it's just So you're gonna see kind of us like rebuild a bit and
love that.
enter this like Stassi Katie 2.0 era, which I'm very excited for people to see.
Well, I love that because you are in different places in your life and coming back together as your more mature selves, but still having that spices that you've had before.
You always are who you are deep inside, and I am excited to watch you guys trigger each other.
All over
to watch
again.
those little moments from the past pop out. It's like catching up with old friends when you're watching at home.
A little
too.
dark passenger, a little tequila Katie, a little
Yes.
It's like you're marinating in it for so long that a slight comment is gonna set someone off. It's like you're
And
truly.
also you go so back, like you know what triggers her. She knows what triggers you. Well, we're gonna talk about Las Culturistas Awards. It aired last night.
Yes.
It's out.
It's out, everybody.
Is this the second or third?
This is the second year we've televised it, but the 5th year we've done it. It started as a joke on our podcast. Like Bowen and I were like, I guess it was like a light week on pop culture. So we were just probably stoned and being like, what should we do? Oh, let's just announce a bunch of random categories and nominees, like for the stupidest stuff imaginable, like Best Lunch, which by the way was won by Something About Her a couple years ago. We're talking to a Culture Awards winner right
Whoa, where's my prize? I don't know. I don't have anything to show.
I heard that Will Ferrell made quite the speech last night.
So we honored Will with our award, which is our Titan of Culture. It's one of our honorary awards. Will Ferrell was the Titan of Culture. Lisa Kudrow won the Lifetime of Culture. And Will Ferrell decided to go up and say he was going to declare his straight pride. He heard that this was Pride Month. So he's declaring his straight pride, and he actually wants to extend that pride. Will Ferrell has hereby decreed that June is Pride Month. Gay Pride Month. So now you can go out and celebrate it because Will Ferrell said it.
Will Ferrell said, he always
got the
brings
permission.
it. He's so funny.
There was like a moment in the show where I looked out in the audience and it was like Will Ferrell sitting next to RuPaul. And I was like, that's literally my mom and dad of comedy. Like they raised so many of us.
You're saying it started as a joke on your pod.
Yeah.
And flash forward to what it is today.
Kind of so many things that end up happening with me start as jokes. Like I have a holiday album that was a joke, then it became a thing. But with this, it was Bowen and I were just literally just kind of shooting the shit on our podcast, and then someone was like, you should really do those awards. Actually, it was Lauren Mandel, who produces this show.
Genius.
Was like, hey, there's like a really fun idea here. And we were like, yeah, cool. So we did it like as a free show in the park one year at Lincoln Center. And then it turned into a ticketed event.
And now it's the ticketed event.
Now Will Ferrell comes to declare that Pride Month is a thing on it.
Wow.
So we've truly come a long way.
Anything that I ever had a joke just usually ended up being a tragedy. So like, it didn't turn into like a phenomenon like you did.
But we
amazing.
love all types of the way things unfold.
Wait, what was can you give us a favorite moment of yours?
I have to say, so we had Rachel Zegler on the show, and she came out and sang "Fame Is a Gun" by Addison Rae in the style of Evita. Like, remember when she like kind of went viral for like her like singing on the balcony?
window?
Right, yeah,
the window.
Yeah.
So I was like, it would be funny if she did an Addison Rae song like this, and she did, and she's probably the world's best singer. So that was insane. And then we had a performance of "Smelly Cat" by Lisa Kudrow.
Oh my
from Ben
God.
Oh, wow.
Platt. Yeah, that was a wild moment.
Sick.
Meg Stalter performed her new single,
Oh
"Prettiest
my
Girl
God.
in America." There's a lot of stuff happening.
Wait, that is so fun. I can't wait to see it.
It's a blast.
I can't wait.
Matt is a huge fan of Vanderpump, which we can like fight later, like who's the bigger fan of Vanderpump.
We'll go blow for blow.
What are you excited to see like unfold or get unpacked on House of Stassi?
I really want to hear you guys talk about what you truly felt about all of the dynamics. Now that you guys can have the true like blow off steam session, and in a world where we're really getting real, I want to know between you guys, or even now if you feel like it, like what was actually dynamically happening amongst that group, especially towards the end when I think as fans we were all like, yeah, thank God we're kind of breaking the fourth wall because we're existing in this reality where we know so much. So just without needing to protect anyone really or think about the future of that show, I'm just excited to hear really how you guys feel about what went down in your castmates and each other at the time.
Well, there's one person that Stassi doesn't mind talking negatively about, and that's Sheena.
See, and some things never do change. Remember when they pretended to be friends sometimes? I was like, guys.
I think no, but sometimes we're genuinely like we're all friends.
Yeah.
They were just
Remember when
glimmers, but
Sheena was her peanut? What'd you used to call her? You had a nickname for her.
I think I called her Bean.
Yeah. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
I
There
like
is
that
love
era.
there, though.
I like that era.
You know, yeah, it's
Bean
just
era.
we talk about our past in Vanderpump Rules on House of Stassi and kind of like the traumas that we've carried from then. But it's kind of nice, and it's always cathartic to be able to talk about it, especially and not have to like skirt around it or pretend that it's not about the show.
Right.
It's always about the
is.
show.
Of course it
Yeah.
is.
Now you don't have to pretend anymore, which is fun.
It's fun, and because it also feels very intuitive because when you're filming the show, there's not just a camera there. There's producers and there's your crew there, and everyone's a part of this journey together. And so not being able to recognize and call that out sometimes feels like stunting.
Yeah, right. It feels like it makes it even harder to have to skirt around that. Okay, so you are no stranger to like a villain edit vibe. Who's gonna get that, if at all, this season?
I don't think
of House
me.
of Stassi.
I
don't think you
I
either.
would be shocked.
One of the Georgie.
You'd be like, wow, those editors are good. They got me with this.
I know Georgie and Georgia definitely have it out quite a bit. Georgie and Stassi definitely duke it out, sister style, which you got sisters, you know how crazy it is.
Yes.
And then Rob kind of gets in the mix of all that.
Rob.
I love Rob. So
Scruffy Rob.
But I think he might.
He might get it.
Rob might throw down.
Rob, I mean, that's fine.
As long as it's not me.
Rob can get the edit.
Oh.
So do you feel like you made a conscious decision, at least in the beginning, to try and stay on the same page as Stassi?
No.
No? Okay.
No, she comes in from the get.
Being like,
and I think that's part of the reason Stassi wanted you back, because you give it to her straight.
The only side of anything I ever want to stay on is the right side.
yeah, there you go.
So whoever's on that side with me, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's, I mean, I gotta be true to myself, and always that, being on Vanderpump all those years and everything, just, I never was able to regret anything because I always said exactly how I felt.
Yeah.
Truly, and could back it up 10 toes down. So that's sort of
Call it as I see it.
call it as I see it.
Call it
Always.
as I see it. We got an exclusive clip of you and Stassi sitting down for the first time on the show. So let's take a look.
And you just make your world smaller and smaller and smaller to the point where it's like, if, I don't know, they didn't come out of you, or they're not married to you, or they're not on your payroll, they don't get to be in your life.
Damn, this bitch is good. And that's the type of truth-telling we need on reality TV. I need her to do this show.
Okay.
At the Belmont.
Okay, thank you, Matt.
Obsessed.
Thank you, Matt. What is your deal with the
Belmont?
I know, I see that. What is the deal with the Belmont? Because I went, and I don't get. Why are you guys obsessed with the Belmont?
It was a proximity thing to where we like lived. We could walk to and from where we.
Yeah, it was more recognition than
Yeah.
aspiration.
They also like they had
Me calling it
they
out.
had karaoke.
No, that's what I'm saying. But consistency. You guys are consistent.
I can't quit it. I don't know. It kind of raised us a little bit between Stern and the Belmont. Like,
Yeah.
Belmont.
Yeah.
Tell me about heading into this conversation with Stassi. Did you know you were going to have to give her maybe an answer as, are you going to do the show, not do the show?
I mean, I wasn't planning on in that moment saying yes. No, I really wanted us to put it all on the table. Like, what have you been feeling the last almost 2 years? Like, what happened? What's going on? Like, and really put it all out there so we could move on and get to a really honest place. Like, we've always been able to give each other the business, and I wanted to continue that going into whatever this chapter looked like. So leave nothing unsaid, and then we can move on with it.
What did you think of what Katie said to Stassi? If they don't come out of you or are married to you.
I think she had a point.
Yeah.
But that's only me judging from far away. It's something I wonder as a viewer. It's like when everything goes down, like how much are people staying in each other's lives? Because ultimately, like if we're going to be in a circuit of reality television where you see people a lot, I'm always wondering about that. Like how real are the relationships? And I think what's real here is the core of your relationship is so what it is that you can come there and be like, I haven't seen you in a while, but I'm going to tell you exactly this. And I think that Stassi also knows the value in a long-standing relationship that everyone at home is invested in.
She values the truth, yeah.
Exactly. So you're there as a person who, you don't take prisoners anyway, and you have a long history. So it's like, I totally understand putting it all to the side and being like, look, it might be hard, but that's the point.
Dang, you nailed that.
What is your relationship like now?
I would say I love the place that we're in right now. It's not, we'll never get back to the place where we're just getting like hammered and fighting, or she's living with me and Tom at the time. Like that, and I cherish those memories so much, but like I like where we're at.
On your honeymoon. That was a reminder.
Yeah, and I'm a Hartford's godmother, so I mean
Whoa, yeah.
I'm happy that we're building something that's that comes from such a rich history and a lot of love, but really kind of meeting where we're at now.
It also sounds like subtext that I'm reading is like, but we're never gonna be as close as we were.
I don't know. I don't know that like she has the time to really foster those types of relationship again, unless I'm on her payroll, which I kind of am now.
Unless I live with her, which is also a vibe. So as we saw, there's a little bit of dark passenger Stassi coming back. Tequila Katie, are we gonna see her? Is she still around?
Similar to Dark Passenger and Tequila Katie, they can also be used for good.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's not all bad
Yeah.
and tears and things like that. So I think we've learned to like harness that power and use it for the good. I don't know if it's actually like vintage Tequila Katie like we saw. I don't know. I also can't drink like I used to.
Yeah.
Which is
It's a savior, but also it's sad.
yeah.
I know what we were. It's wild looking back.
Dude, I think about that sometimes. I'm like, how am I alive?
I feel like, especially watching you guys, it was like I'm like, it was all you. You guys could drink and get fucked up and like act crazier, but like you felt fine. You know what I mean? Like at some point, somebody else would have like thrown up, went home, but you guys just got like wilder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're fighting more.
It's like we trained for that.
No, you guys were Olympians.
I know.
It's like when women get on the same cycle. It's like they all had the same dependency with alcohol after a few years. It's like when they were all at Jack's. It's like we've all been together so long that we just kind of assumed his tolerance.
We're all
too.
Jags.
Not great.
Honestly, being outside of it, you're like, that was insane.
That was insane.
The things that we just let just
Consumed.
like wash over us is crazy to me.
Yeah.
So we have Christina Kelly on the show,
Love.
Taylor Strecker on the show.
I'm watching your face.
We're
to
sensing,
try and, like, read.
sensing. What is your relationship like with those two girlies who are friends with Stassi?
Yeah, also two people who I have a long history with. Christina was like one of my first friends at SUR. And Taylor, who I was a fan of before I even met her. I think I introduced Stassi to Taylor via like Taylor's Sirius XM radio show that she had back in the day. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Wake Up with Taylor. So, and I've always had like so much respect for the both of them. And so I was just so excited. I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna be in good company, regardless of which direction the show goes. I'm excited to be amongst these people who I love and respect and adore. And I wasn't really received in a way that I was anticipating from the two of them. I was a little taken aback by it. But
so you came in positive. You're saying they were Nancy's. Yeah. About you. Oh.
Yeah, it got a little contentious there.
Reads.
So I don't know if House of Stassi is going to have a reunion.
I need a reunion.
But like, so Matt, what do you think is the key to a good reunion? Because we've had some reunions lately.
I think you gotta come awake. You gotta come
unmedicated.
You gotta come. You know what? Take whatever you need to do. Just make sure it's not gonna encumber you to the point where you look bad. Yeah. I get that you're trying to protect yourself in the moment because you don't want to get overwhelmed, but like, you know, with the Summer House reunion, I think that, like, unfortunately, the reunion becomes, like, your definitive space to really say what you want to say on the matter because you know the reunion clips are getting played back the most. Like, people talk about the reunions more than they talk about the regular show. So if you're going to show up and, like, you show up unprepared for your moment, that was your moment.
You lost it.
Kind of.
And obviously, elephant in the room is the beta blockers.
The beta blocker, like, wouldn't have made them unable to connect emotionally. It would have just shut them down. Oh, I love I'm on one right now.
Oh, okay, look at you.
But here's the thing. I'm acting like this, normal.
Yeah.
Because the beta blocker...
It's a physiological, right? It's like for, if you get on stage and you get nervous, but it's like your heart beating. It makes it so your heart isn't beating fast.
It's to mitigate the physical byproducts of stress and anxiety. So those feelings of agita and like that racing of your chest, the uncomfortability that comes with being a socially anxious person, you take a beta blocker, that's gone. It doesn't make you unemotional.
No, it doesn't make you.
Like your lack of accountability does not decrease alongside your serotonin.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
it's.
No, that was crazy.
Like we're using the beta blockers to let them get away with too much. I know we're trying to condemn them, like, oh, they shouldn't have showed up, but like they shouldn't have done so much more that we didn't even get to see them apologize for because they weren't awake.
No, yeah, I don't think the way you describe it and the way it's been described, it's not giving beta blocker. It's giving.
It was giving Xanax. Yeah, it was giving. I think like they were on something much deeper.
Something heavier.
Katie, do you think Stassi's going to be nervous to be on the other side if there would be a reunion? She's been hosting reunions lately, but if you did one for House of Stassi, it would be, you know, she'd be in the hot seat probably.
Yeah, I mean, dude, reunions are the heaviest, most dreaded days ever. So I will never look down on someone for taking a beta blocker. I could have used those for so many times.
You always did well at reunions, though.
But I was
Very
so nervous.
composed.
Sometimes I had to lock in and just like kept like pay attention. I can't
believe it's so many hours. I'd be hungry. I would be like, can we take a?
Your back hurts. You're sitting there with a mic pack like sandwiched between you and like a stool. Sorry, I'm just
like you're needing to. I would imagine like pose a little bit because
right,
you're
like not give back to the person right here.
Yeah, it's not always the most comfortable position to be in, but I understand the need for them. I do like them. It does feel nice to finally say your piece, be honest, especially after you watch everything, because that's the thing is like you film it and you're in it, but you're not seeing what other people are saying. Yeah. You don't also know what's going to make it in. You forget, and so being able to see it all like play out and then come back together and discuss it all, like even with House of Stassi, like I know what I filmed. I don't know what other people are saying, and knowing what I was going into it, and there was conversations happening about me. I gotta see that.
I know. I wouldn't even like to be a reality star and move past like people talking shit about you in confessionals, and that's like part of it, you know?
Yeah, I guess that's the really hard thing about being on one, I would imagine, is like, oh, from a production standpoint and a cast member standpoint, it's like you find out in real time like who said one thing and then did another.
You kind of do get used to it, and because you all know what the drill is. It's like how in Love Island, the kisses and the challenges like don't count.
Right.
But if you kiss it, if you take them to Soul Ties and you kiss, then you're in trouble.
Yeah. I'm the thing that blows me away about the kissing on Love Island is how loud it is. The amount of sound mixing that either goes into or does not go into those kisses that makes it what it is.
Yeah.
And Ariana standing there watching the lip smack the whole time. I need to know what that experience corporally is like in person. That's crazy.
Same. I have that miso something where mouth noises like
misophonia.
Misophonia.
Yes, it's a real thing. Especially
it is a real thing.
The podcasts people. Whenever you eat on the mic, you guys know, Are
you eating on the mic?
Years ago, because I started podcasting 10 years ago when it was like back in the Jurassic era. So you could get away with anything until the misophonia girlies are like, don't do that. It's killing us.
First of all, the misophonia girlies are obviously not on TikTok because all people do is eat and film themselves, and I'm like,
culture for one, and a hatred of culture from another group.
Totally.
Two opposing.
Totally. I'm like literally eating an apple like a little bird, and I'll get like hate messages, and I'm like, I'll go on TikTok and see sandwiches dripping off people's faces, and I'm like,
well, there's no quiet way to eat an apple. Let's face it. There's a crunch.
Trying to
you crunch
be dainty and skinny in the example.
Yeah. Does something about her give apples as a side?
No.
Fruit cup? Pickles, period.
Speaking of something about her, what other past Vanderpump castmates are going to be making appearances on House of Stassi or Matt? Who would you want to come on?
I mean, I would love to see a little Ariana appearance.
Ariana.
Who wouldn't?
Guess what?
Guess what?
Is it happening?
Yeah, you'll see her.
Oh my God, amazing!
A little something about her Ariana moment.
How was that? Like for me, because I'm so petty, I'm like, Ariana coming on House of Stassi.
What are you doing here?
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
definitely that relationship, I'm fascinated to see what it could be.
I mean, I don't think there would be.
They're in a good place. They're like, Stassi's been supportive of something about her, and her and Ariana are cool. I don't think they're ever like meant to be.
They're meant to be.
Besties.
They have the same birthday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember the face when it was? I thought those episodes were funny when Stassi really wanted to be friends with Ariana.
Yeah.
And Ariana wasn't interested.
They're so similar. Sometimes when people are so similar, they like repel each other.
Yeah.
Like, they really like. There's so many similarities between them.
I'm curious, what are a couple of them? Because, what do you think is so similar?
They're like their emotional way of how they like. It's different, but it comes from the same place. They're both like cancers, I
could see that now that she said it that way.
They're fiercely loyal people.
Yes.
Like they're beyond caring. I feel the same sense from both of them. Like I have the same comfortability I have with them. It's familiar on both ends.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying like necessarily personality-wise, obviously, but just the kind of like their approach and the way they sort of navigate.
Yeah.
Well, we're shifting gears. We had Marciano from Vanderpump Villa here, and he said he would be making a cameo on House of Stassi.
Yep.
Let's take a look at what he said.
House of Stassi was messy when did you film with them at all?
A little bit.
Are
you excited to see House of Stassi?
Very excited
No,
to see
I
House
don't
of
know
Stassi.
him
Filmed
as
on it a
of
couple
yet, but he
times,
is my
and
type.
it was a good time.
It was messy.
It was very messy.
Okay, Marciano calling you guys messy when he's the messiest human.
Mr. Messy himself.
I know.
Yeah. I understand why he said that, because the particular time when he came to film with us, there was drama happening, but it wasn't all of us. It was
I mean,
a particular few.
What was filming with him like?
It's funny, and he knows this. I've told him.
I don't think he's a guy that takes offense to anything.
I know, and that's
I'm like, I think
and that's part of it. So I'm like, I didn't want to like him because I see him. I'm like, he's kind of choochy and like, just fuck boy vibes, with his shirt off, and he just looks kind of shiny, but
so shiny.
But he is so nice, and I love that he just like owns his shit. Like
owns
he
it.
Understands the assignment. He's honest about who he is, and I respect that. And I was like, damn, like I really
Wait, you were,
him.
I have to say, when he came in studio and we met him, we were also like, we get it a little bit. Like, he got it a little bit.
A little bit. I think he's a great answer to sort of the men being on reality TV. You can still be messy and be fun, but not a terrible human being. Like, be decent.
Yeah,
and I think he's kind of, he gets in trouble.
I think you're right in that he owns it.
Yeah.
Like, he's not like, what show we're filming? Like, he's like, where are the is it here? Is this my camera? You know, like, and we like a person that owns it, you know? And you're friends with Jesse too, right?
I'm very into what they have going on right now.
You are?
I am.
You're a cheerleader for it.
You not? Is this a
No, I mean, like, whenever people are so obviously into each other and supposed to be together, I can even look beyond some things if it was like a little, like, not on board. I'm like, guys, but love.
Right. Yeah. But Katie, you're in your like in love era.
I know.
So you're like, I love love.
I love love.
You love love. Well, let me tell us about your man, Nick.
Yeah.
He's on House of Stassi. You not only came back to reality TV, you brought your relationship on reality TV. Was that scary?
It did give me a major pause because of everything I've been through, obviously, but I had to kind of remind myself I'm in a different place. This is a very, very different relationship in all the ways. Like, I've never felt more seen and supported emotionally, physically, mentally, the whole thing. And so I was like, I don't really have anything to worry about. Before, it was like, I knew I was gonna have to be defensive. I knew this person was not gonna have my back ever.
Yeah.
You know, just the cheat, like, all of the shit that came with the past, like, wasn't a part of what I'm in now. So I was grateful for that, but I'm still very protective of him and what we have. It's very special, and I wanna just.
We're so happy for you.
That's amazing. Do you think that, like, had Vanderpump Rules not been a thing, you and Tom would have broken up like 4 or 5 years before it ended?
We definitely would have broken up. I definitely became not only defensive to everyone on the show and but to everyone's opinions about our relationship.
Yes.
I was like, I'm going to show you, and just devastate myself in the process. I'm never going to do that again.
Yeah.
So
well, now you never will ever, really.
No, but had this show not been around, who knows if we even would have got married. To be honest.
Wow. I wonder about that.
Yeah.
He did say on Watch What Happens Live that you guys are really, really good.
Yeah, we do. We had a great friendship. That was always there. It was just trying to be in a relationship, trying to be married to him was not good. He's a great friend, not a good husband.
Sorry. Are you still sharing the dogs?
Yeah, they primarily live with him. Like, they really need it. Like, Gordo's a senior dog now, and Butters, do you
remember what I told you about the dogs and I got in trouble for it?
Wait.
Do you now remember that?
Wait, I do. I remember there being drama about it. What did you say?
Well, you came on my pod after the split and you were like, we're sharing the dogs. And I'm like, that's so dumb. Like, I was like, how are you going to share the dogs? Like, maybe
you
I
were
said
anti-co-parenting
the
dogs.
I was anti-co-parenting the dogs, and I think I said like,
you brought up when they
died. Yeah, I think I said like, what are you gonna do that until they die?
Yeah.
Like, I was like, I don't know how long they're gonna live.
So hard to hear these words.
By the way, who was right? Guess who's not co-parenting the dogs anymore?
Us.
Because you can't do it forever.
Well, the thing is, I still
with animals.
So technically, yes, they still come and stay with me, but just not as like we were doing like week on, week off, week on, week off, and I think that was stressing out Gordo.
So if he's going on vacation with Kiana, his new Gen Z girlfriend.
Is she Gen Z?
She is so Gen Z.
Oh, okay.
Have you not seen The Valley this season?
I'm actually not up to date on The Valley.
So she says LMAO, like, out loud. You know what I mean?
Got it. LOL. My millennial answer to that.
I sometimes say IRL, so I don't want to judge.
I say IRL too.
And she also like lives in New York, so he's traveling quite a bit. But we have a great relationship. We don't kiki and have happy hour and like do that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But like there's an open lines of communication. He's really supportive. He's obsessed with Nick, which kind of freaks me out a little bit, but like, but that makes me happy. I always get sad when someone enters your life and plays such an important role, and then like something happens and you break up,
and you don't know each other anymore,
and then you become strangers. Like, I don't want that unless like that person did something terrible, and they should be, But I want to remain friendly.
Matt, what do you think about staying friends with an ex?
I think it depends. I have a couple exes that are truly best friends of mine. Actually, my best friend is named Jared. He's my ex. We dated for a year, like during the pandemic, like went through things together, like, and I genuinely think sometimes those relationships are really worth fighting for when someone has an impact in your life. And,
Yeah, and some people, they enter like as a romantic
right.
lead potentially, but end up bringing the friend.
It becomes what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like, and I have found that usually that happens. There's just some times where it's like, oh, that person is just
not meant to be in your
toxic
life.
and can't be in my life. But hopefully those are less.
Were there any moments filming with Nick where you were like, shit, I wish I didn't bring him on for this?
Not one. No,
Wow.
He was, again, like just really supportive, and everyone like falls in love with him that meets him too. So like they're like, I get him.
And you have like a teammate on the show now instead of someone who's like low-key trying to compete with you a little bit.
He was my biggest hater. Like I was on an island, and now like he really if anyone's like mean to me, Nick wants to
Like you have someone has your back.
Yeah.
Well, Matt, you're dating a reality star.
Damn.
I met him, and he's lovely.
He's the best.
When I saw that, I was like, oh, I
love it.
He's friends with Tom too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like he came out to LA and he's like, I'm hanging with Schwartz. And I was like, oh, really? You guys are friends? I've never met him. I used to kind of give him the business on my podcast because of the way he treated you. But I met him and he was nice.
Well, if people don't know, Matt is dating Frasier from Below Deck.
Yep.
The Chief.
The Chiefs too.
I mean, if you're not gonna date the Chiefs too, then who would you date?
We met, like, it was funny. Below Deck is my Bravo blind spot. And he was doing an interview one day where he said something really nice about last year's Culture Awards and me and Bowen. So I was like, I think that's the gay Chief stew. Like, let me send him a message. And then we just kind of kept talking and never stopped.
Wait, so you slid into his DMs in a nice...
It was a classic DM slide. I was just like, hey, thanks for saying that nice thing. And then he was living in LA at the time, so we started seeing each other, and that was September of last year. Our first date was September 4th, which is Beyonce's birthday. So that's real easy to remember.
Meaningful.
Are you gonna go on a trip?
Thank you, Katie, for asking my next question.
I knew that was on the cards. So
Hire me.
we actually we had a little moment where we were taking a little bit of a break at the top of the year because we were going to be really separated, and we kept talking, and we decided I would come out to see him in, I don't know if I can say where, but he went to a certain part of the world to film the show. And I went out to meet him after, and we kind of reconnected like on vacation. And so then we kind of reestablished things, and now the show is coming out in like October, November, and I did sign a release because I was on FaceTime.
Wait, so you filmed this?
I didn't film and I told him, I was like, I'll never be on the show because I do get very nervous about them editing me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that is something that it was a line I didn't know if I could personally cross, but I am technically part of the storyline for the next year because he and I are dealing with some stuff while he's shooting, and then we eventually see each other after.
Luckily, that type of show isn't so dependent on showing all of your whole life.
Honestly though, in the beginning, because I was like, oh, this person is on a reality show, like you're signing up for something maybe, depending on what kind of show it is. And I know I never really I just don't know if my psyche could take like what you've gotten used to, which is like people being all in your business like that. Like even this is new for me, like having any kind of public relationship. So I'm good with it because he legitimately is on that show because he loves working on yachts. You know what I mean? Like the show is about that. And I understand that people are interested in their lives, and so I'm gonna be a part of it in that way. But in a way, it's kind of like I would be, because I love reality TV so much, I want to support him in being as real as possible in the show.
I love that.
They want to know about the Prince of Christmas and like what
the thing is, like, I have some form of it because of the podcast. You know what I mean? Like, as you know now, like from doing the Disrespectfully podcast and also Vanderpump, like when you're in people's heads talking and they see your life, like, of course they're going to be interested. And so I completely understand that. But for me, it's like I'm just trying to find the boundary of this is what I'm comfortable with. Like, I'm dating this person I'm very proud of and I love being out with him, but also like when it comes to being entertainment for someone else, then I'm like, I'm not sure. Because that would be also very easy to edit into a villain. I say a lot of big things.
You're worried about you're very like into the editing of it all.
No, because I know how it works because like I just put the cultural words together.
You were in the edit room.
Like I know you can make someone look better or worse. Like I'm not a fool.
But they can only work with what you give them.
100%, but I'm a performer.
So he's like, but I give.
They even asked like a couple years ago. They asked Bowen and I to do Traitors. And I was like, I know me in the Traitors Castle is not a good vibe. Like,
really?
I'm coming hard for the win.
I would love to watch you on Traitors.
Maybe we'll do the same season.
I would love to do. That's only like.
You should.
Yeah,
I actually have been waiting for you to.
I don't want to dance or sing. I want to.
You want to
lie and deceive.
Yeah. You would be really good at Traitors.
I think you'd be great. I think that you would be. Like you're super smart, but you're also under the radar. Like you're not someone who's like, you know, obviously behaving one way or the other. Do you play
People never
poker?
know if I like them or not.
Yeah.
So a poker face. So
Yeah.
like,
You should do The Mob. It's Hulu's new version of Traitors.
Oh
really
yeah,
good.
yeah. I saw
Hey,
The
guys.
Mob with
That-
Parker Posey.
Yes, with Parker Posey.
That looks really good.
Yeah. No, I would. Harper.
Okay, guys.
love
You
Yeah.
know where to send that. Where to
Call me.
find her.
There's many different shows where you can go be devious or find out suss
Yeah,
out the
I
devious
just don't.
behavior.
I'm not gonna jump out of a helicopter. I'm not gonna pretend
You
like I'm
might
on
have
Mars.
to though.
Well, no, I'll make. one of the
Wait, have you been asked to do the Dancing with the Stars or
No.
anything like that?
No.
That would be my worst fear.
No, that is.
Well,
Dancing with the
also,
Stars
but
would be my number
I
one death
saw
wish.
Ariana go through that whole process. I'm like, holy
It's so hard.
moly! Like this, like. It is so demanding and so tiresome. And
Yeah.
I mean, if you're good and you're into it, like I think you thrive. Like she loved every minute of it. I was like, I could never.
You would say no?
Yeah.
What?
I'm not, you guys. If you ever see me dance, you'll be like, okay.
Not all attention is good attention. Like if I get it that it's like a huge show, but I agree. Like if they ever come knocking, I'm like, no, because then you're dancing on live television for everyone.
Yeah.
It's
Also,
horrible.
I feel like I don't know. I'm not like flexible enough. Everyone gets like hurt. There's like injuries that happen. I'm just not meant for that life. Like if it
get
involves
injured.
eating or drinking, I'll like maybe like a baking competition show. I could really.
That would
thrive.
be.
Sierra is gonna crush it on Dancing with the Stars, though.
yeah.
We can't wait to see her.
I hope so. I hope
know.
she's a good dancer. My thing
feel
is like,
she'll-
that's the thing.
But like,
is,
did we think Alex Earl was a good dancer?
No.
And then she was a good dancer.
I mean,
There's something about Sierra just gives like
Yeah.
she can
can
move.
do anything.
She
Yeah.
got this.
vibes.
She like yeah.
Katie, and something about her we talked about when you first got here. It's still killing it.
Mm-hmm.
What is it like being a sandwich shop owner?
2 years of something about her. We've learned so much. I mean, the whole process was such a learning curve. Opening a business is no joke. I mean, it was nonstop Wednesday opening. It became like a joke to people, but it was.
Oh,
it
yeah,
was
I remember.
Yeah, the
The
when is it
rumors.
opening era.
Yeah.
Rumors.
Yeah.
It was.
It's a
opening.
set. It's a set.
Yeah.
It was just yeah.
It's a set.
Thanks, Spencer Pratt. Sorry, triggering words.
No,
there.
but it's so we don't have to deal with it anymore, so that's great.
The bureaucratic red tape, the permits, the hoops that you jump through to get open, and I'm really proud of us for doing it and learning everything that we have, and then also just kind of fostering like the brand itself and the identity and working, tweaking recipes and. We have an amazing team. That's a majority have been with us from the beginning, so I feel really lucky and fortunate for them. They're just incredible.
Is your mom
people.
still there a lot?
My mom's there right now.
Wow, love that.
She
That's so
loves
cute.
working at the shop, and people love to come in and see her. Like I think running a restaurant for 30 years or whatever it was, like it just did something to her that she just needs that sort of social interaction where she's cleaning and visiting with people, and it's just the whole
That's so
team there loves her
cute.
too. So I feel.
It looks so perfect on the street too. For those of you who haven't been out to WeHo to see it, it really lives up to the spirit of what it is, which is those nods to the romantic comedies. It looks like a very cute
We had a
storefront
production
that Meg
designer.
Ryan would stroll by and be like, "I'm gonna go in
Yes.
here."
I remember how it all started with who designed it?
John Hutton, who did the the production design.
The Nancy Meyers movies, right?
Right.
Myers, yeah.
So
Right, that's what it
cool.
was.
For like the holiday.
I
and
remember
Parent
that.
Trap.
I
So
remember that.
when we're like, this is what we want to emulate. We want to bring that into the space. I was like, well, let's just go to the guy. You know, like who's gonna do it better? than
Yeah.
him?
Wait, so working with Ariana still after these 2 years, and you, Matt, co-host a podcast with Bowen, and you co-host a podcast with Dana.
Yeah.
How do you do work friends?
It's really interesting. Like, it's hard. Like, when you become best friends with someone and you think to do a fun project together, you don't always think like, oh, now you're going to be my business partner who I need to be, you know, checking all these boxes you didn't necessarily think about, and you yourself as a collaborator in that way from the very beginning. So it's a interesting journey to learn, like, oh, these are your strengths and weaknesses, like in this department, here are mine. And you know, different things come out in your relationship, different dynamics, but I think it's worth it when you have a really like strong mission and you both know what it is, and also when you're doing it with someone and you can't see anyone else bringing what they bring. Like Bowen, I think, is the most brilliant person. He shines so bright. He's so funny and so smart. So when it comes to all of our projects together, I look to my right and I'm always taken care of.
I know that's so fun to have a co-host.
Yeah,
and
builds
know that
mutual
like
trust.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love having Dana's one of the funniest people I've ever met, and I love her so much. But I think it's having the approach of like recognizing as a business and treating it as such. So like you get yourself set up. It's like similar to like getting a prenup. It's not romantic, but it's sort of necessary just so like you both understand like what, you know, the boundaries are there. But even I think I've just gotten really fortunate with Dana and Ariana that we're on the same page, or we're always getting on the same page, and we check in with each other. Ariana and I are both like very type B people, and I think that lends itself to us, like because especially because she's so busy and travels all the time, but our brains just think the same way. So like I'll bring something to her attention, or she'll bring something to mine. I'm like, oh my god, I was just thinking that. I agree with you, but like we just have agreed on everything, and I feel lucky. I don't think that happens very often, but
So you can be best friends and also be on payroll together.
yeah,
Is the conclusion.
that is.
Yeah.
I love that. Well, Matt, we have a few publicists on the Get Real staff, which is what some of your fans call themselves. And they've told us it's important that we start campaigning early for a culture award.
Okay.
So we are proud to present the very first Get Real FYC campaign for your consideration.
Love it.
In the category of classiest way to refer to breasts in conversation, Bella, love overboard.
I have the biggest boobies, so I know they matter.
In the category of most iconic exchange of words, Hagenbach, Vanderpump Villa.
You dress like a douchebag, and you look like LGBTQ porn star.
Thank you.
In the category of
so many
most
letters in.
iconic building or structure,
Yes.
Rosecroft Park, Vanderpump Villa. In the category
are
of
real categories, by the
feelings
way,
we
on the show.
have and are ready to say, Sarah J. Nader, love thy Nader.
Your vagina's out and it looks gross.
In the category of Jaws Award for Water Diva,
Who is it?
Andrew calling his mommy to complain about his hair. Love overboard.
Not good. Some bad emergency. This woman completely destroyed my sideburns.
Wait, what am I supposed to do about this?
Do you give a fuck about? Can you just tell me what to do
No,
here?
I do. What am I supposed to do?
In the category of most fun activity, in theory, planking. Love overboard.
The man that I am sending overboard is Reese.
In the category of record of the year, whatever Miranda is cooking up, The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Matt,
I have a lot to think about.
do we have a chance?
I think it's a high likelihood. I have to say there's a lot of good stuff in there. The way that they get eliminated on Love Overboard is inspired.
I didn't know that.
When are we? All those years where I was like, when are we just pushing someone off a boat on one of these shows? We're there.
What makes for a good nominee?
I would say, well, usually when Bowen and I are putting the nominations together, it's like what just makes us laugh. Like watching someone get eliminated like that on a reality show is gonna make me laugh every time. I also liked your vagina out and it looks disgusting.
Yeah, I love
so I
that
guess
either.
like an abandon,
Yeah.
like going for it would make a good nominee. Yeah, but those were all very inspired nominations.
Yay.
Great job, publicists from Get Real. That was really good.
I mean, being a DJ, red flag.
Oh, is it red flag moment?
Red flag.
Being a DJ is a red
Yes,
flag.
it
It is. It's time for the red flag review. This week's red flag goes out to Georgie and Georgia for dropping the bomb that they're moving to LA and into Stassi's house without asking Stassi. So let's check out this video.
So you know how we've been like talking about us moving to LA? We bought tickets last night.
What do you mean you bought tickets? I'm sorry, hold on.
Sorry, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Finish. We were hoping while we're looking for an apartment we can stay with you. In the mother-in-law suite.
I'm not surprised by this. This sort of impulsive behavior is exactly why I don't want her living in my house.
Katie, how does this play out on the show?
I think it's still playing out. I don't think it's resolved just yet. Still, having
She's
permanent.
being judicious with what she's saying.
No, but having semi-permanent guests or like for extended period of time, or you don't know like how long they're gonna be there, is the most stressful thing, especially when you have like young kids. It's just like the last thing you need is like house guests just like sort of loitering around, you know. It gets Georgie and Georgia.
Is she
going.
still living with her?
No, but like she isn't. She's still trying to figure it out. I think she's still trying to find a place to live, but she's like, bound. I don't know where she goes when she's
It's
not
also
here.
not that hard
Georgia
in LA to
too?
find, like, a little
Georgia is in Italy.
Okay. My personal opinion is like Georgia, that like I'm more concerned with that. Georgia is Beau's sister from Italy, but a sister discovered when in the 20s, and they give late in life. We discovered each other late in life because we're confused.
What's this?
This means that like there might be a vibe. Do you know what I mean?
Oh my God.
Excuse me?
They have each other's names tattooed. It's a whole thing.
Don't love.
There's a whole thing. There's a whole thing. I mean, there was a whole thing.
It was a whole thing.
It was a whole thing.
Yeah. I don't know what to say about
Matt, if your sister wanted to live with you, how would you feel
I don't
about
want anyone.
You would say no?
The place I have is a 2-bedroom, and I quickly converted the 2nd bedroom into an office. I don't want anyone staying with me.
Unavailable.
Like there's a million other places to go.
Yeah, my mom definitely comes to stays for extended period of times.
Yeah, when it hits a certain time, I just want to be by myself in my apartment. I've earned that.
I agree.
I need to go to the Mind Place with no one around.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Well, that's our show, guys. Thank you to Katie Maloney.
Thank you so much.
And Matt Rogers for coming today to Get Real. House of Stassi premieres on July 29th on Freeform, and you can stream the full season July 30th on Hulu. Get Real will be back next week. I'm Amanda Hirsch. Goodbye for now. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Get Real. Watch and listen to Get Real, available with Hulu on Disney Plus and wherever you get your podcasts. In the US, make sure to check out Vanderpump Villa, Love Overboard, and Love Thy Nader, now streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney Plus for bundle subscribers. And catch House of Stassi, premiering soon on Freeform and Hulu on Disney Plus. And outside the US, you can stream these shows now and House of Stassi coming soon to Hulu on Disney Plus with your Disney Plus subscription. Terms apply.